Hi Virgo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. And I hope you guys are all well. These are general Virgo, so please don't live or die by a general reading. No. And so I hope you, yeah. And so in this reading, though, it could very well resonate. It really could. There's definitely a storyline here, right? And it is definitely about love. It is. Sorry, but somebody's interrupting me here. And so we have Virgo at the top, right? Today we're using a brand new deck down here. I feel like it's a very cool deck, right? I do. And this is the Enchanted Love Tarot, and it's very cool. But up above, Virgo, you feel like time's running out, or your person does, right? TikTok is here, and it's attached to the hot air balloon. Like time's running out, and then we have serendipity, which is some type of beautiful joy here. I feel like it. I forget the exact kind of definition of serendipity, but we do, it is joy for sure. There is no doubt, right? We also have, uh, we have this card. I believe it's called guilt. Yeah, but it's a paradise here. We see the man running back to the sparkling stream where the unicorn is, and he's kind of shook up, like, why did I ever leave? He's returning here. The way his body language is in the card, he's returning to a paradise. It's usually about somebody who feels guilty that they didn't know that they had paradise all along. It could be that, right? Mm-hmm. And also we have the disciple and the master and the disciple. And this means that you or somebody has really learned here. Yes. Mm-hmm. And and then we have the Ice Queen, and this is somebody who is crying here and very upset here because they have to deal with a truth that they don't, a truth that hurts them, right? And so she's crying, and she's crying ice, frozen tears, but she's holding a mirror that's broken. It's almost like her reality has been shattered, right? And thank you. And so there's something very happy here, Virgo, but there's something very sad. There is. And you could be going off to have your own new adventure here while somebody else is kind of being probably left behind, right? Remember that the readings could be switched. They could. And for some, this could just be that you are in a relationship with somebody here who is very sad here. But it does, for me, it looks like an ending and a new beginning, but it looks like you are the happy one here. You have the sun, right? And serendipity is occurring or discovered by chance. Okay, so you could have, like, with this guilt card right here, Virgo, like where the man's running back to the babbling brook or the sparkling stream where it's beautiful and the unicorn is, and serendipity, I feel like you figured something out by chance or later on that you really love somebody that you want to go back to that person. Because this kind of person's kind of running back here. And your person, you look like you're going back to be with somebody here. Yeah, someone who makes you real happy, but this happened by chance. You could have been with somebody else, or you could have had an awakening later about somebody. It's possible. This is somebody that you want to return to. So we have in your challenge here is the Four of Cups. It's also known, this is reevaluation in your challenge. So you've reevaluated something. And this is what I was saying. Sometimes an awakening can mean can put you at a crossroads and make you look at your life, make you reevaluate this awakening. Like, do I really want to be here because I've changed? Or you could have recognized you want to be with somebody else. That's how the reading is looking so far. And you're hoping for a victory. You have the Six of Wands here, and this is the Six of Roses in their deck, right? Remember, this is the Lovers. This is the Enchanted Love deck. And so you start out with this independence, the Nine of Pentacles. And this one, they call it the Nine of Gems. Oh, very good, right? But this Nine of Gems is speaks of independence. You want your independence here, Virgo. There's no other really way to look at this. No. And we have the Sun, and it's showing up here. And this is support, right? I mean, this could be Leo maybe, but we're not really talking signs here. No. And the sun in this, the sun is always, always beautiful. It's best in the upright, though it is. And so here it is in the upright. But this can talk about support, like you feel supported by the sun, or you feel the sun can. It talks about giving you like energy, right? Let's see what it says. The sun has enough light and power for everyone, especially for the solar-powered wings of the wise scientist who has figured out how all people can fly. Yeah, you want to fly in this reading, and you figure this out. Like you figured it out that it's somewhere else. Like your paradise is to return to somebody here, I believe here. And that's why we have somebody upset over here. This woman crying. You have figured out how to make yourself fly, kind of. Yeah, because you're really in love with somebody, it looks like. In the tarot, the sun, okay, supreme because it is a star that shines for all of us. Yeah, while the star shows that we are each special in our own individuality, right? A positive attitude will attract others to you. You need to share your highest qualities and achievements. Yeah, whoever you are returning to, you feel like you are sharing, like you're at your best. And this is why this is supporting you, because they call this support. Yeah, this is kind of a trip here, right? And what's on your mind here is respect, but this is the Four of Wands. Interesting here. I feel like you could be respecting something that you felt. I feel like you're respecting somebody, a union that you want to return to, and before you didn't really respect it, possibly, or you didn't see it for the beauty that it offered, possibly, right? And that can be seen as a lack of respect, right? Yeah, it can be. You could be maybe concerned, though, if somebody will respect you, because you look like you're becoming independent, because you went through some type of reevaluation or reawakening or awakening. You're hoping for victory, and here you have the Two of Wands. This is a crossroads. You're fearing that maybe this other person you want to return to will be at a crossroads about this. I also believe that this whole situation has put you at a major crossroads. Yeah, this reading is, very, very clear in my opinion. Your person has 3 sword cards down here, Virgo, and in this deck they call them wings. Okay, that's fine, right? They have the 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. Yes, the 10 of Swords is they're showing these instead of swords, they call these wings, so they show them as butterflies, which is really trippy. But your person has a 10 of Swords here, and this is their current energy, difficulty. Yeah, and what's on their mind is obsession. And in the past, or I don't think this is the past, but they have the 6 of Swords, also known as passage, like we know it as transition or leaving somewhere to get somewhere better. But for me, your person thinks that you are obsessed with going on your own journey here without them. Or you are obsessed about this person that you want to join. It looks like you want to be single here, and you want to return to somebody. And in their challenge is hope. Now, when we see hope in the challenge, we know that there's not much hope, right? Because it's challenging them. Your person doesn't feel like there's any hope left here. The mover is showing up here as what they are hoping for. This is the Knight of Wands, I believe. It's showing up as the Prince of Roses, right? And this is how they do it. Maybe there's a fire sign here. Let's look at that card. They call it the mover. Yeah, the Knight of Wands takes action. So this could be a fire sign your person's concerned about. Maybe they're a fire sign. Let's see what the Prince of Roses has to say here. People are having a good time in the next room. Yeah, this is my family here, you guys. The mover, and today was my little granddaughter's first day of kindergarten. I thought it was cute, yeah. And so, upright, this is the Prince of Roses has bred a completely new species of rose and dedicated to it his true love. Yeah, wow. You're dedicated to somebody here. And I feel like this is part of your person's challenge. They feel like there's no hope because you're dedicated to somebody, or you are obsessed over here, obsession with returning to somebody. Somebody that you're major, somebody here that you figured out, or it happened by chance that you love somebody else with the serendipity card. Yeah, wow. It says you are about to meet or be required to take on the role of a person with the qualities of the Prince of Roses. This is what your person is worried about here. It's next to the challenge. They think there's no hope because you're going to be with somebody who is maybe a fire sign or somebody who is kind of fiery, something like that. Your person is, yeah, they feel challenged that you feel like you're required to go meet somebody. And this is why we have respect here, Virgo, for you. You feel like you're respecting the call of the divine. You feel like you're answering to the universe, like I have to do this. Because you feel like somebody is your soulmate. I feel like that's it. And so you're Let's see what else it says here about they call this the mover, the Knight of Wands, like somebody who takes action, basically. Yeah, your person thinks that this card can talk about the Prince of Roses. Your love life will be improved. This is next to their challenge. Your person thinks that you're going to be with somebody you're in love with and that you're going to be happier with them. And this is why they think you're leaving them. Yeah, most likely. Wow. And if it's not a full-on leaving, they're losing hope big time. There could be gossip here too about a new relationship. Your person thinks that you're being a pioneer. You're like, well, I don't have to stay here. I can go have like paradise with somebody else. And the motivator is their fear. Your person's afraid here. And this is the King of Wands. Yeah, and we see the motivator and the mover because the wands are supposed to be about, kind of the element of taking action, right? It can be courage. Yeah, and so movers and shakers, kind of entrepreneurs and just people who go after their dreams, right? Whatever those dreams are. But this motivator card in their fear, your person is afraid maybe of a fire sign, but they are afraid that you are motivated to go, just to go be somewhere else. Let's see what they say about the King of Roses. And this is the seems distracted. The several dark branches emanating from behind his crown, however, symbolize he earned his kingdom because of the way he can expertly manage several projects at the same time. Okay, they're talking about entrepreneurial kind of gifts, sort of, or traits. You are soon either going to meet or be called upon to be a person displaying the qualities of the King of Roses. Yeah, your person knows you're taking action to control your life. And you're going after, like, kind of like the way the King of Wands goes after, as I was saying, goes after his dreams. That's what your person is fearing here. Yeah, Virgo, it's a trip here you're reading. And so we're going to end this reading, Virgo. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me here. And, in a way, this is a very beautiful reading for you, Virgo, because you look like you're returning to maybe somebody you walked away from in the past or who walked away from you, but it does look like that. Somebody you met by chance, possibly. Like you were with somebody and you went to the grocery store and you met somebody or something, or, but something here kind of happened by chance. I also feel like you went through some type of an awakening to kind of reevaluate your life. Yeah. Thank you so much, Virgo. Yeah. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.